Powered by Penguin. The Stowaway, written by Marianne O'Connor, narrated by Emily Wheaton and Hunter Stanford.
We at Penguin Random House Australia
acknowledge that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples
are the traditional custodians
and the first storytellers of the lands on which we live and work.
We honour Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples' continuous connection to country,
waters, skies
and communities.
We celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander stories,
traditions and living cultures.
And we pay our respects to elders, past and present.
Dedicated to my adventurous cousins, the descendants of Thompson the Stowaway.
Prologue. Indian Ocean, May 1833. The man glared at Lieutenant Jacob Banks with undisguised hostility, white-knuckled as he sat clutching the sides of a worn ironwood chest. It was the only evidence that he realized his life was on the line. Above deck, men shouted as the Mary Rose pitched and strained its way across the high seas, perpetually at the mercy of the giant swell off the Cape. Usually, Jacob would be battling alongside them, bracing himself to meet the pounding fist of God. Yet such preoccupations were rendered secondary as he met the stowaway's steely gaze. "I'll ask you again," Jacob said, "and remind you to keep a civil tongue or I'll have you over the rail." However, the stowaway remained silent, the defiance in his pale blue eyes at odds with his ragged, wretched appearance. "Typical Liverpool scum," Jacob seethed, though the small boy perched next to the man held the lieutenant's pity. He was drenched in sunlight from the hatch above, the first of it he'd have witnessed in weeks. Jacob took in the child's pathetically thin arms, his likewise pale blue eyes blinking against the glare, and the dark circles of fatigue beneath them that spoke of fears too deep for one so young. The ship lurched, and the boy darted a terrified glance at his father. What kind of person does this to his own son? Jacob wondered in disgust. God only knew when they'd last eaten, and the water barrels here in the hold were surely stale. Jacob offered his water pouch to the boy. The child stared at it and back at his father with a mixture of longing and fear. The man nodded.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?